Thank you. Good morning for the distinguished guests and then participants here. I'm Ahasan. He already told about me. And I have another identity, that is currently I'm the Vice President of Humanitarian OpenStreetMap team. And I was attending the HOT summit last week in Canada, and then from there I flew here. So nice to meet you all. So let me tell that what's happening in Bangladesh about that, though our time is very short. This presentation actually I given it in the last in Japan, the country talk. It was the 45 minutes, but I have to cut here within 12 minutes, right? I think I think you will give me 2 more minutes. Okay.
Sorry. It'll work. 1 second.
Yeah. The history of OpenStreetMap in Bangladesh, actually it started in 2012 in one university, Monash University of Engineering Technology, one of the top university in Bangladesh, government university. And it was a computer science department project. They created one app based on this OpenStreetMap, and after that the project done. After finishing the project, like all other, many are all are there. So after coming back in 2013 in the country, after finishing my, we did from the OpenStreetMap Bangladesh community, and it was successful. And now they are trying to launch a very big project for Bangladesh using the open data. And then another one example, I think some of you may know that there is a MIT challenge on the Colorado. There is a app is made by the Save the Children and jointly with the OpenStreetMap Bangladesh, and is for the slum communities. And for the slum communities and using that app, they are giving the services to the poor and vulnerable communities. And for that project, we added a lot of buildings and then lot of service points as well. They supported one part of the Dhaka, that is called Gandaria, that we also mapped, and also the Mog Bazar mapping, and we added a lot of buildings in that time with a lot of data. So a lot of attributes with all the buildings. You can just Google or in the OpenStreetMap you can find all this data. And in 2016, then more INGO and NGOs they got concerned, and then they joined with us actually, and we worked together. And then I approached with the university that there should be more university chapters, and then because the youth are the main power for the future. Then we created some chapters like the Dhaka University chapters, Khulna University chapters, Daffodil University, Birak University, Dhaka College. Some of the the chapters they are supported by the youth mappers, and some are supported by the American Red Cross in Bangladesh. And some youth mappers you will see here, they are here from Bangladesh. 3 youth mappers are here. And then I created some, because I am the only one person, I was giving a training in a lot of places. It's very difficult, so I have my own job. Then I created some trainer for the OpenStreetMap. So now they are training to the other students and the community. And in 2017, this year is very successful year for us, because in 2017, one startup company in Bangladesh is called, name is Pathao. They are like the Uber for the motorbike, and they wanted to use the Google Map for the navigation and all the routing. But then we convinced them that you should use the OpenStreetMap, and then they invested a lot of money for that, and they are investing $80,000 or $90,000 per year. And they hired some of our good mappers, 20 mappers they hired, and we are mapping for the Patao. And for that project, we are adding continuously. We are adding a lot of data. You see that already last 5 months we added that 900K buildings in last 5 months, and then we are cleaning also data and reshaping all the buildings in the city area. And then ADB also requested for support for 3 of their project area, and we did the mapathon for them. And another activation is going on, that is the currently the Nepal earthquake and the Bangladesh Nepal flood, Bangladesh flood is the Asian floods, and also the same time Mexico disaster. So we are supporting data for them as well. And OpenStreetMap Bangladesh it was a voluntary community. Now we are trying to make it a formal organization, like non-profit organization, and we made the draft. We are ready to submit to the government for for the legal authorization. And this is the state of the map now, and before this is the 2009 left side, and right side is the low resolution. That's why we cannot see the inner data, and this right one is the current data. This is the status in 2011 or 12, and this is the some part of the data. This is one of the river island that is called Kamlangi Chor, is the just beside Dhaka, near Budhanilkantha, and it was just blank in 2015-16, and now you see that data. All the buildings are there, all the roads are there, and this is the Google map for some part of the of Bangladesh is also in the city area. Google map and the OpenStreetMap, that see the difference. So what we are doing, and continuously we are adding the data, more data. And this is the road data of Bangladesh. So this is the trend and how we are adding the data there. And this year we added a lot of data. 100 is like 180,000 kilometers more than. And you see the buildings. So how much buildings we just added is 1,700,000 buildings. More than 1,700,000 buildings we already added, and still the works are going on. So more and more data are coming in the open platform, so that everybody can use the data and get the benefit. This is the two tasks we created for the two city area, and you see that only few mappers, only 8 mappers, they made how much changes they made. And that's I told that within the last 5 months we added more than 500,000 buildings in Bangladesh, in the city area. And using this, there are a lot of startup companies, they got interest, and then using this data, they want to make their application and reach to the community with their services. Yeah, so after this after all this mapathon in the Dhaka city area, you see the left part is almost blank in the last year, and then this is the current data. There is no gap in the city area data in Bangladesh. And we have an active community, so they are always working. So this is some statistics I just gathered last night. Yeah, and if you see the global leaderboard, all the mappers all over the world who are continuously mapping, is the open platform, and it's a connected community. And then we tracked their activities, and then after that centrally all the list. You see that the best 10 mappers of the world, and among best 10, 4 are from Bangladesh. Those 4. The second guy is from Bangladesh, the 4th guy is from Bangladesh. And the community development success, as I told that in different university chapters we created, and this is one, the Asian University for Women, only one women university in the Youth Mappers program, so they are from Bangladesh now. And this is the Khulna University chapter, they are always adding the data. Dhaka University chapter, some students are here from the Dhaka University chapter, they will, I think they're going to present something from their part as well. And this is another university, and the BRAC University and the Dhaka University Disaster Management Department, they got the training, they are adding the data, they are doing the assignments and all the projects with open data nowadays, and they are contributing to the different disaster management activities as well. This is the Dhaka College Youth Mapper software, is one of the active Youth Mapper software in the world now, the Dhaka College, most dynamic. Yeah, in the evening time they are also working, they are collecting the data from field. And this is the local community. So they are the disaster response community from the local area. We given training, the OpenStreetMap training to them, and now they are adding more members from the community. And some research, very few. This is the only 1 lakh I am filling in the research part. So we are adding more researchers in the OpenStreetMap. And this is the partners, international partners, and the universities we worked. And this is the national organization we worked with, and continuously we are working. And government organization, only 2 government organizations now are using the OpenStreetMap data. One is the Bangladesh Bureau of Statistics. They got interested, and we submitted one pilot project report to them, and they are now going to launch a project for them. And this is the forest department. They are doing the countrywide forest mapping, and for the built up area they are using the OpenStreetMap. And we have a Facebook group of OpenStreetMap Bangladesh, and we have a Twitter account as well. You can connect with us anytime. And formalization, so we made our draft for the OpenStreetMap Bangladesh organization, the formal organization, and we made the draft, we're going to submit. And we are approaching actually an open data ecosystem in Bangladesh. There is a new initiative that is the OGD, Open Government Data, and we are trying to fit the OpenStreetMap as a part of the OGD process. That is the OSM data. It will be the hub for the different organization and academia and then institution as well, and it will fit the open data platform of Bangladesh. And this is and before finishing, I would request him to run 1 minute video for 2 or 3 minutes for you. Then just for your introduction. Thank you very much. Can you give sound?
We'll show the video right at the end of